Hello. It is half episode time. I was originally going to do like... Oh, I feel like the hair give me cool. Well, I can look see if I can find it while I'm talking. I was originally probably going to do a half episode every 5 episodes, but then I decided there's too many classes. I should probably do it every 3 instead. So, it's half episode time. But also, I kind of learned that Palmo right here evolves after being out of the ball in Let's Go mode for 1,000 steps. So if I want to get out of my party and start getting to evolving something else, I've got to let it walk around. So that's where we're starting. We're going to be evolving Palmo. And what better place to have a mountain walking around than where we started, where everything is extremely weak. So let's go ahead and make you the lead Pokemon. Come on, we're walking around Palmo. So I'll walk all the way home and see Mom. How about that? Actually, I don't know if I can go inside and see Mom. He is freaking adorable. Did he pick that up? Because I sure didn't. Interesting. So when he reaches that 1,000 steps, is he just going to start evolving like right here? Or do I have to battle him with it first and make him level up? I kind of hope he just evolves on his own. So I'm not keeping track how many steps I'm going. Oh, there's a Sparkle right there. I want to see if he gets on his own. He does! Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot. Also, the thing about it is it has to be consecutive steps, I believe. So I can't let him get into an actual battle where I have to put him back in the Pokeball afterwards. I think this works, though. Where are you going? Wait, does he pick up normal items too that are just laying out? Not just the ones that are sparkling? Oh. There's one thing I'm kind of fearing while doing this whole process. What if I run into a shiny? I'm going to catch the shiny. So I'd lose all the progress of walking around. No, it came back. Finally, I ran it around enough. You do have to level it up after running it around, though. What? Palmo is evolving. Yes, it finally is. Finally. Congratulations, your Palmo evolved into Palmot. Yay. Palmot, the hands-on Pokemon. Electric fighting, height 2'11", weights 90.4 pounds. This Pokemon normally is slow to react, but once it enters battle, it will strike down its enemies with lightning-fast movements. If it's slow, why'd you have to run around with it? Wants to run Revival Blessing? What is that? The user bestows a loving blessing, reviving a party member that has fainted. Heck no! Okay, you're done being out there. All right, time to switch at the party and actually go to class. It's time for school. Good morning, Master MC. What class would you like to take? We have yet to take language or art. So I think we should probably start with those. You like languages with Mr. Salvatore? Yes. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. My dear students, how are you all today? Feeling good, I hope? He's the one that has the weird shaving in the side of his head. Je m'appelle Salvatore. My name is Salvatore. Merci beaucoup. That is, thank you very much for your attention here in my class. That seems like a lot of words crammed into 2. I'm so excited or happy for this chance to re-experience my younger days with you all. Do you know what Salvatore means? It means savior. So just imagine, I'm here to save you from spooky new languages. Funny, no? No. That's right. My classes will teach you about various languages from different regions. You may say good morning or hello as a greeting, but people from elsewhere may say bonjour, salut. I've heard there's even a popular streamer out there who smashes several languages together to say hello, hello, hola, ciao and bonjour. There are so many regions out there in the world, and each have their own unique languages. Gracias, merci. Oui, oui. I think that's oui, oui. Arigato, danke, danke schön. I think that's, yeah, I'm bad at languages. I struggle enough with English. Yeah, I love anime, but yeah, I'm still not getting Japanese out of it, really. These all have the same meaning. Can you guess what it is? It's thank you. Wow, MC, was it? Bravo, that's correct. And speaking up is important in language learning too. Gracias, merci, oui, oui. I don't think that's oui, oui. Hold on, let me look that up. Yeah, oui, oui is French, isn't it? And wouldn't merci be French? I don't know my languages. Shay. That was Mandarin. Shay. That's how you say it. Gracias, merci, shay. I feel so embarrassed. These words all mean thank you. I guess some of you probably knew at least one of those. Yeah, I knew like 2, maybe 3. Despite meaning the same thing, their lengths and sounds are all different. Isn't that interesting? And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wisdom words of advice. When you travel abroad, you should try to speak the local language as much as you can, even if you can't speak it very well. I'm sure your willingness to try will make the people you met tres so I don't know. Very happy. Honestly, from my experience, just being able to say hello, delicious, and thank you in the local language will get you pretty far. I don't think so. My Spanish teacher had a story, like my Spanish 3 teacher. Yeah, I got Spanish 3 and I still don't know Spanish that well. She had a story about she went to Mexico and she was asking something at a restaurant and asked to get busy by mistake. She was pretty embarrassed about it, but you know, life goes on. For everything else, just pretend you're Mr. Mime and gesture away. Gestures will help, but yeah, no, I don't think that's the method. Oh, there's that pesky bell. I guess that's all the time we have for today. Well, adios. Matane. A la prochan. See you later, everyone. I have found my least favorite class out of all the classes. And it's something that I struggle with in real life. And this is probably the thing that actually reflects real life the most as well. Reckon. All right, I guess we'll do art. I'm also really bad at this. Music, I'm good at. Art, like painting, drawing, cutting, anything like that, nope. I'm trash at it. You like art with Mr. Hassel? Yes, it is a hassle. Although I don't think that's exactly what you're saying. But for me, art is a hassle. Yeah. Greetings, I'm Mr. Hassel. I will be teaching this art class. It is a pleasure to meet you all. I will say I probably could do better than the paintings that are on the back wall, but these are kids' paintings. I'm an adult. I should be able to do better. Now, let me be candid for one moment. I imagine that many of you will forget all that you learned in this class once you graduate. After all, you don't need even a basic understanding of artwork, much less a refined appreciation of beauty for most exams or jobs. So my class... is my class a waste of time for you then? I mean, I think all these classes kind of are. I think not. At least, I certainly hope it isn't. Think for a moment, all of you. What is beauty, anyway? What makes something beautiful? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What makes something beautiful? The eye of the beholder. Interesting. Thank you, MC. Oh, I don't mean to suggest there's a correct answer to my query. The important thing is that you all take the time to think about it. Think about why we might find beauty in a flower blooming on the side of the road, for example. Question why the sky is a different shade of blue than the ocean, or why leaves change color. Ponder the windmills of Artisan, and how they move. Contemplate the chilling bite of the waters of Cascarafa. Frickin'. I'm sure you'll find that every little detail of your lives will seem more vivid, more impactful, if you just take a moment to stop and think. I'm certain that if you stop and truly appreciate the little beauties of this world, it will help pull you through the days where your studies have you exhausted, or when work has dampened your spirits. Oh, you pardon me for waxing philosophy. I don't need you to understand all of that now. To put it simply, it is true that one doesn't need art to survive, but it certainly makes surviving much more enjoyable. Oh, for sure. Oh, that's a nice giraffe sculpture. It is my hope that this class will add even a little bit of color to your lives. That's all for today. Next time, we'll try a more hands-on approach to appreciating beauty. Hands-on. Will these classes get more interactive than this? Or will they just stay at them giving a lecture and then you giving an answer for one question? Because I finished the 1.0 class of everything. I think it's nighttime now. I don't think these are metal detectors. I'd say these are more like turnstiles to get on a subway. I don't live near a subway. Unless you're talking about what Jesse Smollett went to go get when he got jumped by... You know what? I'm stopping this show here. There's a lot of mistresses here. Why? Are they a nighttime Pokemon? Like, do they come out in the building at night? That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so we finished the 1.0 of every class. So let's go to class 2 for biology and work our way down the frickin' line. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Well, really? Did you try using the ZR button to let your Pokemon out as I taught you in our last class? Yes. And I evolved the Pokemon through that method too, Mr. Jacques. Walking along with your Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. I'd highly recommend picnics for when you want to spend some quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. You can get all of them around the table to make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn more about making food, Mr. Sagaro's class, Sagaro, yeah, I think that's right, is the best place to go. Now, sometimes while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. This very important something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Eggs! Phew. You all got it right. Well, they aren't born from boxes or Pokeballs. In fact, he said born and kind of gave it away. The very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. It's not clear where these eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by Pokemon at the picnic. Wait, so you can get eggs just at the picnic? What? Oh, I really just learned something. I did not know this. Walking around with an egg will help warm it, which allows it to hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes, though. You need to have them in your party. And here's one more super important thing I'd like each of you to remember about eggs. Pokemon entrust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. Whoops. My most important point came right as the bell rang. Well, see you all next time, I guess. I did not know that that's how you got eggs in this game. Interesting. When I want to breed something, that's how I'm going to have to do it. All right, next class. Oh, we're all caught up after we take all these classes. But as you battle more gyms, you get more classes. So let's go with maths. Hello, everyone. Let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping? No, not really. Depends. What are we buying? Buying tasty bread or choosing new clothes. Even just window shopping is so much fun. Depends. In today's class, I'd like us to use shopping, one of my favorite hobbies, mind you, to teach you all about math. I'm sure everyone here has visited a Pokemon at least once. They sell all sorts of Pokemon items. Pokeballs are one of the many useful items you can find there. They cost 200, whatever the money is, we're just going to say dollars, each. Now then, I'd like you all to do some thinking here with me. One Pokeball is 200. If you have 2,000 and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? 11. That's correct. Well done, MC. With 2,000, you can afford to purchase a maximum of 10 Pokeballs. However, if you purchase 10 or more of any one type of Pokeball, you will also receive a Premier Ball, a special white ball, as a bonus. So the correct answer is, in fact, 11. It's kind of like a baker's dozen, where you'll order a baker's dozen and they'll give you 12, but then they'll throw one in free. So you get 13. It sure is nice to get a little bonus like that on a shopping trip, isn't it? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. These classes feel like they're going by quick. All right, next we got some history. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. You mean going and taking care of 2 dogs that are in mine is part of history? I doubt it. Today, we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Chaldean Empire. Historical accounts describe the Chaldean emperor as being quite the dictator. This emperor also zealously believed the legend of the area that rests deep within... Oh, the treasure that rests deep within Area Zero. Sorry, I kind of have to burp. That kind of tripped me up. I must mention that the civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. Obviously. I mean, back when I was a kid, who knew that a smartphone was going to be a thing? Who knew that texting was going to be a thing? Best you had was a pager. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. In an attempt to gain the power to understand Chaldea's neighboring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Her hair is twitching. Aha! Perfect timing to make eye contact, young MC. Answer me this question. I wasn't making eye contact. I was looking at your hair. It's still twitching. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Chaldean Empire began to rule this region? You said 2,000 years ago. Heh. That is correct. I was paying attention. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you're listening intently to my lecture. The answer is about 2,000 years ago. That's when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way? Or perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state at the time. I suppose I can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. Or you can just get Arceus to send you back. He's done it before. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more as history's enigmas together next time. All right, let's go back to language class. Time to get tripped up by the different languages again. Confuse Mandarin for French when French was already on the table. My dear friends, how are you all today? Feeling absolutely fantastic, I hope. It's time for Salvatore's lesson, Es for press. Jest vos prests. Are you ready, everyone? I don't know if I even said that right. You can answer with yes or oui. Yes. Si es super. In our last class, I believe I taught you all how to say thank you in other languages, right? In la course d'aujourd'hui here, today's class, can you stop doing that? We will learn about a certain word sure to make people happy when you use it in your travels abroad. What word, you ask? Well, you'll have to guess. So, Hiroshos, Auchi, and Bono. Anyone tell me what these words mean? Delicious. Bahul, correct. Yes, super. I know I could count on you, MC. I'm taking guesses out here. The fact that the one looked like delicious just kind of gave it away. All these words mean delicious. I'm not repeating the words. Using the local word for delicious at markets or restaurants is sure to get a big soiree. A smile, that is. Soiree? Soiree? It's not soiree. Is it soiree? Soiree. From whoever you're talking to. It'll make communication go more smoothly. I guarantee it. People love it when someone says their cuisine of their homeland is delicious. Who wouldn't be Axor? Here's happy to receive such a compliment. Keep this class. And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. The first step to smooth communication is to compliment the person you're talking to. After all, it's not very likely that the compliment would put someone in a bad mood unless a backhanded compliment. Then it probably would. Possibly. There's a chance. This doesn't only apply to people in other regions either. It's the same for all of you too. You can put this tip into use with your classmates. How about you all try complimenting each other after class? I bet it will make for an ambiance plus sympathique. A more friendly atmosphere. I feel like that was a word I should know. That's all for today. I'll see you au pachan, course. Next lesson, that is. Adios. Matane. Matane. That's my least favorite class by far. For sure. See, I can't even English right. Battle studies. Let's go. Oh, it's a nighttime class. Another day, another round of battle studies. Us. Let's get right to it. Is everyone excited about the treasure hunt? It's always a great adventure. You get to take on gyms, go to new places, and run all over the place with your partner Pokemon. And while you're running around out there, I'll bet you come across some big, shining crystals fairly often as well. These crystals are actually collections of terrestrial energy that's seeped out of the ground. Up out of the ground. You can check out these crystals to battle Terra Pokemon with your friends or other trainers in a group of four. We call those battles Terra Raid battles. The Terra Pokemon you'll face off against in Terra Raid battles are crazy tough. They sometimes act differently than regular Pokemon, so you'll need to be on your guard. Luckily, trainers can also use a special action in Terra Raid battles called cheering. And there are 3 different cheers you can use. The first is the Go All Out. It boosts the attack and special attack of ally Pokemon. The second is the Hang Tough. This one boosts the defensive and special defense of ally Pokemon. And the third, well, let's see if you can guess. This cheer restores HP for all ally Pokemon. What do you think it is? The Explosive Healing Wave? I don't know. Yeah, I didn't think that was right. Explosive Healing Wave. That's a valid answer if I've ever heard one. But I think I'd like to give that move a whirl if it really existed. I knew it was Heal Up, but I decided to go with the Explosive Healing Wave. The third and final cheer is Heal Up. It's a real powerhouse with the ability to restore both HP and cure status conditions. I don't think I've seen that though. That's why I didn't know it. You can cheer up to 3 times during a single Terra Raid battle. Also, cheering uses up a turn in battle, so you won't be able to have your Pokemon use any of their moves when you cheer. In conclusion, try using Try everything at your disposal. If nothing seems to be working, try cheering on your allies. Providing support for your team can sometimes open up new realms of possibilities. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive that point home. But I guess we're out of time. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Let's give her lesson a shot. There's a giving pool up here by the lighthouse? Well, this wasn't the terror raid I was going to do, but it's not like I'm not going to battle Gimme Ghoul. This one's only level 5. Oh, I feel like I would kill it. Let's hope that a regular Pokeball could just catch it. Nope. Got another Gimme Ghoul and another 50 coins. All right. Now here's the real question that I didn't bother thinking about, or I kind of thought about, but I kind of just decided to rush in anyway. Can you cheer while you still have your Pokemon out, or does your Pokemon have to faint in order for you to be able to cheer? Oh, here it is. Go all out. Disarming voice. How dare you? Let's try to heal up. Let's get our 1 HP back and also unparalyze those two. Oh, wait, no, that didn't work. That's just more paralyzed. Why do they keep becoming paralyzed? What's going on? Whatever, let's just end it. I've held back long enough. Okay, we put our lesson into practice. Something else I want to test out. Picnics. You can enjoy picnics together with the Pokemon in your party. If you're playing in a group with friends through the Union Circle, you can also have picnics with friends. You won't be able to set up a picnic table in the middle of town or where there isn't enough space to get everything out, or on inclines where things might go sliding off the table. Look for wide open spots outside of towns where you want to picnic. Everybody's kind of off the hill. This is one I want to test out though. I have 2 Pikachus, one's a female, one's a male. So... no, anything inside the basket. Okay, so how do we... Let's make a sandwich. Never made a sandwich before. Try whipping up a delicious sandwich by piling your favorite ingredients on sliced bread. If you're picnicking with friends, you'll take part in sandwich prep together as well. Maybe I should have done this after home, Mac. We need to make sandwiches. The sandwich ingredients and sandwich picks you need to put together are great sandwich put together. A great sandwich can be bought at various shops found in towns and cities. Stock up on your favorite ingredients and pick and see what you can create. In recipe mode, ingredients are selected for you. All you have to do is skillfully arrange them on the bread and make the sandwich into the recipe. But if you drop an ingredient and don't get everything the recipe calls for, you may end up making something different. Dig in to a nice meal at a restaurant or picnic, and you and your Pokemon may gain meal powers. Many meal powers have an associated type, meaning they'll only affect Pokemon of that type. The effects of the meal will be impacted by what's in a given dish. Let's see. Egg power, more likely to find eggs. Catching power, more likely to catch. A catch will be successful. XP points, more XP gained. Item drops, more materials found after battle. Raid, more rewards from Terra raids. Title, more likely to find Pokemon with titles. Sparkly power, more likely to find shiny Pokemon. Humongous power, more likely to find large Pokemon. Efficiency power, more likely to find small Pokemon. And encounter power, more likely to find certain types. Okay, well, let's see. Egg power, catching. TNT power, fighting. Encounter power, catching ghosts. I think we're going to go with this one just because it has the egg power to it. So red flag pick. So let's go ahead and put one there. One right in the middle. Ooh. And one at the other end. Now put the bread on top. Finish it off with a pick. I'm not enjoying. Don't look good. The presentation is lackluster, especially because you're not placing it, you're dropping it. If you could place it, it could be better. Can we just eat our sandwich and get the egg power? This is really bad animation. I mean, it's still edible at least. Jam sandwich, 3 stars. What's the highest you can get as stars on a sandwich? 5? Ooh, this Pikachu is up by the basket. There's nothing in the basket. Kind of wish you said Pika. Wash. Washing your Pokemon. When your Pokemon gets dirty, you can give them a nice wash and have them looking fresh and clean. So fresh and so clean. Doing so can have all kinds of nice benefits, including restoring their HP or making them feel more friendly towards you. Why do they have like a Mareep sponge? Doesn't that seem like a bad idea? I just thought it'd be a good idea to clean the water Pokemon. He enjoys baths. Okay. What else can we do? Throw Pokeball. We want to play fetch. This is kind of lame. Haha! That was mean. Is the best you can do is just toss it out like that? Or why are you hitting it that way? Wait, you can inside the basket. There's an egg inside. You want to take it? Yes. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in the basket right now. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. All right, this might be a Pikachu egg. Thank you all. It would make the most sense if it was a Pikachu egg. But I feel like there's also the possibility that it could just be random eggs. All right, now I'm going to walk around with the egg just to hatch it to get it out of the way. That was fast. I barely got through town. It's going to be a Pichu. Yep. I guess you got to be careful if you have like a Ditto in your part. Is Ditto even in this game? I'd think they would put Ditto in this game. Pichu, tiny mouse, electric type, height 1 foot, weight 4.4 pounds. It is unskilled at storing electric power. Any kind of shock causes it to discharge energy spontaneously. Well, I didn't really think about it, but I guess that really works well. Oh, now Pichu wants to battle this. Fido. How about no? All right, back for classes. Still got like 2 or 3 more left. What the heck was that sound? That was not Igglybuff. That was not those kids either. What was that sound? Time for our class again. Hello, class. It is I, Hassel, yet again. In our previous class, we discussed what beauty is, which might have been a little too boring for you. So today, I thought I would mix things up a little to pique your interest in art. Allow me to introduce our special guest. Gibble. This is Professor Gibble, an assistant lecturer for today. Now then, Professor Gibble, would you be so kind as to terrestrialize for us? Gonna be dragon, or is it gonna be something else? Oh, grass type. As some of you may have already know, a Pokemon can terrestrialize if you use a Terra Orb. Normally, Professor Gibble would be the dragon type. but by terastallizing, it succeeded in changing its type. So, class, what type do these lovely glistening petals above Professor Gibble's head represent? Grass type. Excellent, MC. Full marks for you. These beautiful flowers blooming above Professor Gibble's head show that it has now become a grass type. The shape of the Terra Jewel above a Pokemon's head depends on the Pokemon's Terra type. To summarize, if an opponent's Pokemon terastallizes during battle, observe a Pokemon's Terra Jewel closely to see which type it has become, and choose effective moves accordingly. It is my sincere hope that today's lecture will help you all to achieve beautiful victories. The Terrastall phenomenon is indeed a fascinating and deep subject to discuss. That is all for today, class. Thank you, Professor Gibble, for your help. Didn't seem very artistic. I mean, it's pretty to look at, but it doesn't seem very artistic. And we have one more class. Home Ec. With Mr. Sagaro. Sagaro. Let's just go Sagaro. Put away your phones. It is time to begin class. And on our last class, I believe we talked about the effects that you can get from food on your picnics. You can receive meal powers and even restore HP for all the Pokemon in your party. It is truly a truly convenient means of healing your Pokemon. Apparently, same with giving them a bath. Unfortunately, as I'm sure you are aware, it is not suited to use in battles, when you cannot make food or when you wish to restore HP quickly. In times such as those, you should make use of healing items such as potions, which you can purchase from Pokemarts or the school store. Healing items are immediately effective and can be used anytime that you can open your bag. They are, however, consumed after one use. Potions restore 20 HP, Super Potions restore 60 HP, and Hyper Potions restore 120 HP. Wasn't it originally that Super Potions restored 50? I feel like originally it was 50. I know Hyper Potions used to be 200. But I feel like Super Potions might have got a buff. The pricier the item, the more HP it will restore. Keep in mind how much money you have when you are stocking up on these items. However, unforeseen happenings are an inextricable part of traveling from place to place. Imagine, if you will, the following scenario. You find yourself with an injured Pokemon, but you have no potions. You are out of sandwich ingredients, and there are no Pokemon centers nearby. Tell me, Master MC, what would you search for in a perilous situation with no way to heal your Pokemon? A place with water, items on the ground. Perfectly correct, Master MC. I see you are well learned in survival techniques. If you see something shiny on the ground, it is actually an item that has been dropped there. You may be able to find a restorative item such as an orange berry or a potion in this way. You can use the R button to send out your Pokemon to pick up such items as well. And there are berries, of course. Yeah, today I just learned about that they can pick them up themselves. Berries, by the way, aren't like items from shops. If you let your Pokemon hold one, it will decide on its own when to eat the berry during battle. Letting your Pokemon decide this timing for itself can be quite interesting. At any rate, if you find yourself in need of healing, I suggest that you look around for shining items on the ground. If you can't find such items, there are other methods you can employ for your healing but I see the bell demands that topic wait. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. So that one was the last class that we had available for today, but there's two things I'm going to do before I end things off. First, I noticed there's these books that are sticking out of bookshelves everywhere in this main hall. I mainly saw them on the top floor, and that's when I'm like, oh, this is a thing. So I figure probably at the start of a half episode and near the end of a half episode, I'll go ahead and read a book. So this book is entitled Status Conditions and Catching Pokemon. You want to read it? Yes. Status Conditions and Catching Pokemon. Dealing damage to a wild Pokemon makes it easier to catch in a Pokeball, and inflicting status conditions on a Pokemon can make it easier still. Certain status conditions will provide even better odds for successful catch than others. Putting a Pokemon to sleep or freezing it, for example, may yield better results than inflicting poison, paralysis, or a burn. I guess that's because those can wear off, so they decided to give you a better shot. I never realized that there would be ones that would actually have a better effect than others. All right, now the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to go assist a teacher with something. So last time we helped out Mr. Jacques in the biology lab. This time, let's go to the art room. See what Mr. Hassel needs any help with. See if there's anything Mr. Hassel needs any help with. Gosh, I cannot speak. Simply marvelous. I actually wasn't trying to talk to you, Staravia, sorry. Yo, can I talk to the dude? Holy crap. What a fine sculpture. Even Pokemon must be envious of its beauty. When this one evolves, maybe not much. So, my muck is taking up a lot of room in the classroom. I tried watching my muck at a picnic, and it seemed to hate it. Okay? But because it's dirty, it doesn't want to be cleaned. Come on, use your head, kid. Photos. People are really good at drawings, can make pictures that look as realistic as photos. But then why not just use your camera app? This feels like the whole AI discussion that was happening a few weeks ago. Drawings. A great drawing or painting can show off some amazing techniques that no photo could. And vice versa, a great photo can do things a drawing or painting can't. Okay, this kid is going places. All right, Professor Hassel. Or Mr. Hassel. Why, if it isn't MC, I have a question for you. You find my class difficult? It's just right for me. Actually, I wanted to say very easy, but that wasn't an option. That is certainly good to hear. So MC, you chose to take on the gyms as part of your treasure hunt. That must mean you like Pokemon battles, is that correct? Yes. I like having animal fights with my Pokemon. One naturally becomes skilled at doing what they enjoy. That must be why you are so strong. Do forgive me for springing such an odd question upon you so suddenly. I often find myself pondering the nature of strength these days. Anyway, thanks again for your input, MC. You came slightly closer to Mr. Hassel. So he doesn't have like a task for me to do? Okay. Well, I think that's a good place to end this episode. I actually went for about the length of a normal episode in recording, which is of course going to be edited down, especially the first part that took like 20 minutes at least, just to get Palmo to evolve. But that'll be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. I realize I could do this again, but I don't think that there's Alcremie in this game. Hold on, is there Alcremie in this game? Hey Siri, is Alcremie in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? That was no help. I don't think Alcremie is in here, so spinning isn't really necessary. But it's fun to do. But anyway, till next time. Deuces. I was facing the wrong way. Frickin'.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K, wet working. Roaches get the race spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man March in Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle, waving it at Caesar. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't mention me either.